Hello everybody, hey, hi, how you doing? Jay McCain here, coming to you with my extra week Wizard coffee for another coffee from Tea-Capistan. Today we're going back to Ohio, so let's get to the good stuff, shall we?
Up next, it may seem hard to believe a fresh-faced Army reservist accused of being a predator.
We could just be naked all day. How does that look, Rob?
Terrible.
When To Catch a Predator returns.
He's coming.
What was that music? That was a little Lawrence of Arabia action there. Hey, according to
The parade of potential internet sex predators continues. This man walking down the driveway is a 27-year-old deli worker, Jeffrey Stacy, screen name Single TX Guy for fun.
Oh, shit. Jeff Stacy in the house.
He's been chatting online about having oral and anal sex with a girl he thinks is 15. He asked the girl if she will be naked when he shows up.
I'm gonna go up and get ready, okay?
Okay.
Wait at the bar for like 5 minutes and then follow me up, okay?
Okay.
Okay.
When I come out and confront him,
Do me a favor and just have a seat right over there on the other side of the bar. How's it going?
Fine.
Did you find a place to park okay?
Jacket back on.
What's your plan for tonight?
Nothing really.
Nothing really.
like so many others, he says he wasn't doing anything wrong.
You ask her if she's horny.
What's wrong with that?
You ask if she does anal.
It's a question.
I know,
It's
but
a
you're asking a
question.
question to somebody
Question.
who identify themselves as an underage girl.
It's just talking. I don't see the internet and real life are two different things.
It's amazing that he could still say that while he's at the Sting house. Like, I mean, chat is chat, but showing up is showing up, and guess what, Jeff? You showed up.
What says on the internet doesn't mean that's what I really think.
Well, that would be easier to believe, Jeff, if you didn't show up here
Jeff.
tonight, where you thought a young girl was home alone.
No, I really didn't. Well, I knew she was alone.
Why would you be here?
I mean, I knew she was alone, but that doesn't mean much to me.
You're an adult, she's a child.
Okay.
There are laws protecting children.
Okay.
Do you get why teen girls at a certain age cannot give consent legally?
Yes.
When I tell him who I am,
I'm Chris Hansen, and I'm a reporter for Dateline NBC. And we're doing a story on adults who try to meet teens on the internet.
he has nothing more to say.
Sheriff's office, get your hands up, get on the ground!
Hello?
Hello?
Hey.
They really cut that segment down. There was so much good stuff. We didn't even hear about his druggy friends.
You're early. Let me finish getting ready. Hang out at the bar for a second, and I'm gonna go and get ready. I'll be upstairs in the first bedroom, okay?
Okay.
Oh man, he is sketched out.
What are you gonna do?
I don't know. Took me forever to find this place.
He's 20-year-old Rob Klein, screen name R. Klein 05, an Army reservist. He had a sexually graphic chat with someone he thought was 13 and a virgin. He types, "So you want this old guy doing you in your house, on your bed,
Jesus.
or wherever? And, well, if I show up and you're already naked waiting for me on your bed, then it might be hard to be just a friend."
How you doing?
All right.
Why don't you have a seat right there?
As I start to question him, he seems to get flustered and comes up with this.
Close 'em. I was actually just going to stop by here to let her know that I wasn't going to be here because I have to go meet with other people.
Wait a minute. You
Nice, this is a classic one. I stopped by to let her know I wasn't gonna be here.
came by here to tell her that you weren't going to come here. Do you see why that doesn't make sense?
No, that I wasn't going to be here for a while because I'm on my way somewhere else.
But as you'll hear when I read from his chat log, he didn't seem flustered while talking online with a 13-year-old decoy.
So would you like to watch
Please, sir, I really came all this way for no reason at all.
a movie with me with your hand down my pants? Or just no pants? We could just be naked all day. How does that look, Rob?
Terrible.
And when he finds out he's going to be on national television,
I am Chris Hansen with Dateline NBC.
he reaches over, shakes my hand, and keeps on talking.
I didn't see anything wrong with making a new friend, but then it didn't.
Yeah, but this isn't making a new friend. This is talking about having a 13-year-old girl wait naked for you.
But that's not what I wanted to do, and I thought long and hard about it, and other things come up, and
Long and hard, all right.
that's not what I wanted to do.
So you had this moral awakening.
Yeah.
And you decided that even after all this and all the explicit chat, you're not going to have sex with this girl.
Right.
Do you see why that is hard for me to believe?
I can see why it's hard to believe. I can see myself why it's hard to believe.
So why should I believe you?
Exactly.
When he gets up to leave, he has no idea what's waiting for him outside.
Sheriff's office, put your hands up in the air now.
So what will these men have to say once they've been read their rights
Anything you say will be used against you in a court of law. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
and are in police custody?
When we go seize your computer at the residence, is there going to be any pornographic material on there from juveniles or small children?
Coming up, drama in the interrogation room.
Please don't.
A man police label a danger to children. Is he also a danger to himself?
I did something so wrong that I don't even want to be alive.
When To Catch a Predator
The
continues.
pen move. Infamous pen move. I'm glad that made it into the actual TV edit.
Welcome back to our latest undercover investigation into online sex predators. Tonight we've returned to the small town of Greenville, Ohio, and men are coming from miles around to meet a decoy posing as an underage teen at our undercover house. One suspected predator didn't quite find his way to our doorstep, but that didn't stop police from finding him. Here again, Chris Hansen.
But he's moving quickly from the cameras. He's coming around, guys. Come chill and ride with me. He's probably
During
3
our
minutes out.
3-day investigation, 17 men come to this house hoping to meet a young teen home alone.
Hello?
He's running to his car. Running to his car.
Get on the ground! Get down!
And all 17 are arrested.
You understand that right?
Yes.
There is one potential predator, however, who never makes it to the house.
I'm pretty much the only one here, and
He's 52-year-old Glenn Mitchell, screen name user 194547,
Good screen name.
a home health care worker. He's been chatting online with someone posing as a 14-year-old boy in an AOL gay chat room. 5 minutes into the chat, Mitchell says, "You want to meet sometime?" The decoy says he's home alone, and they make a date. Then the man calls to get directions.
you know what? Just call me when you get to Greenville, and I'll direct you in if you want.
Dell from Perverted Justice plays the part of the young boy on the phone.
You guys, swear to God, I'll answer the phone whenever you call. I'm gonna make
And based on his chat log, there's no doubt why this man is driving from Indianapolis almost 2 hours to meet a teen.
I want to do stuff with you, if you want to.
Come over.
I and kiss guys, tongue kiss at that.
You called and asked for
And he
I tongue kiss guys.
continues his sexual solicitation on the phone.
He wants to engage in sex acts repeatedly. He wants to treat the boy like his main woman. He wants to take care of the boy.
And he thinks you're a 14-year-old boy.
Correct.
And amazingly, Mitchell tells the
I
decoy
like how-
he's met teenagers
I guess she gets into character by wearing the backwards baseball cap. Alright, boy mode time.
before.
I meet a kid from Cincy. He was 16. We
Oh boy.
and kiss.
Not really interested in that. He admitted on the phone with me that he'd already had sex with a 15-year-old boy. He said that he really enjoyed younger men in general.
But as he gets close to the house, he gets lost.
I'm just curious as to where the hell you are. What exit are you at?
And finds himself driving the wrong way down a highway. When Mitchell gets pulled over
It's pulling a Jim Roush.
by a police officer, he calls Dell,
I really want to see you, dude.
who he thinks is a teenager.
There's a cop following you?
We don't want to spook him.
Frag from Perverted Justice alerts the sheriff's men staked out across the street about what's happening. So the sheriff's men radio the officer making the traffic stop and tell him what's going on, and to let Mitchell go on his way.
So they said this is the softest stop in the world, and he's free.
So you tell him to go back?
No ticket, no nothing.
70?
But
Weird. Okay, so they want him to get to the Sting House.
after the encounter with police, Mitchell says he's too scared
Can you just lose the cop and come tonight? I've got
and decides to head home.
They're gonna have to pick him up. There's no way he's coming back tonight.
Why didn't they just arrest him when they had him pulled over?
Doesn't show. We can at least get him on solicitation.
Detective Burns from the Dark County Sheriff's Office puts out an alert. Mitchell is tracked down in Indiana and arrested.
He got within 5 minutes of his home, was recognized.
Oh, jeez, he almost made it
Charged
home.
with attempted unlawful sexual contact with a minor, a felony.
He was actually arrested the same night.
While Mitchell is in an Indiana jail, detectives from Dark County, Ohio, convince a judge, based on Mitchell's online chat and his attempt to drive to our undercover house, to grant them a search warrant. The sheriff's men go to Mitchell's home the next day.
We have found material in the residence that does look like he's been involved in some type of illegal activity with minors.
Mitchell has refused to be extradited to Ohio. So for now, Dark County detectives have not questioned him.
We're going to have to get an extradition warrant, which that's a long process to get done.
She said she's 13 years old. She said her name was Katie.
Katie?
In the meantime, though, all the other men arrested in our investigation are facing questioning by detectives.
Bears Cop. Bears Cop was that guy just
Other men arrested
talking, right? He was wearing a White Sox
in our
cap.
investigation are facing questioning.
Yes, I love it. I love the double bears action.
Questioning by detectives.
Do you normally walk around with condoms in your pocket?
Well, not every day, no.
Okay.
Remember Meat Rocket 8, the family man who said he'd be honored to take the virginity of a 15-year-old? Cops were somewhat surprised at...
It's an honor to be nominated as a candidate for your first.
his behavior, given what they found out about his family.
Your mom's a city prosecutor and your dad's a cop. You should probably have a little bit more common sense about things that we're doing out here tonight, okay?
Oh,
Would you agree?
And coupled with the fact that I'm a data communications guy, you know?
Yeah.
He tells the detectives he drove 2.5
coupled with the fact that I'm a data communications guy, you know? That's okay. How about the fact that your dad's a cop and your mom's a prosecutor? Gotta be
to watch
prepared.
TV
Totally.
and
What
break the
what badge
boredom,
is that?
not have sex with a virgin. And he explains further why he's not that kind of guy.
It is the honest to God's truth. I just don't play around with my wife.
Hold me, I'll be on Channel 4 for a minute. I'll be back.
Remember Jungle Mania 20050? He came to meet a 14-year-old boy. He said online he was thinking about giving him oral sex.
I'll read you some more chat. So do you have a nice...
Yeah, but what were we talking about prior to that?
It doesn't matter what you're talking about prior to it. You're asking him something sexually explicit.
Yeah.
Correct?
Correct.
Jungle Mania insists he wasn't going to have sex with the boy.
I know what my intentions are.
So do I.
Well...
Okay. It's pretty obvious, Ken.
No, it's not.
Yes,
not
it
to
is.
Me, I know what I am.
And what is that?
I'm a man with a good heart. The kid was lonely, bored, and that's all it was.
So that's why you asked him how big his penis was.
Did you know the person that you were meeting was 13?
Yes, sir.
This is the man.
That's funny. The kid was lonely. He was bored. So that's why you asked him how big his penis was.
Who said online he hoped a 13-year-old virgin would be waiting in her bed naked when he arrived.
When we go seize your computer at the residence, is there going to be any pornographic material on there? From juveniles or small children?
As far as I know, no, but...
As far as he knows. But then he says if they do find something, it's because someone else has been using his computer.
Child porn?
There's been one instance where I found some of that and some, I don't know if it was like bestiality stuff or something, and I had to delete that.
Well, just about every man interrogated denies he was looking for sex with a minor. This man, screen name Single TX Guy for Fun, seems to admit it.
Tell me what kind of trouble you're in.
Probably jail.
No, what did you do wrong?
I showed up to solicit a minor.
For what?
I guess sex.
Sex.
Then Single TX Guy for Fun says he was really only going to talk with the teenager. So the detective asks him again.
I was just coming to meet him. What happens, happens. That's the way I look at it.
Okay, so there was a possibility that could have happened.
Could have.
Could have.
When the 27-year-old finds out he's going to jail...
You're going to be taken to Dark County Jail?
Not showed up and showing up and showing
sorry,
up.
I didn't know.
Yeah. That'd be
He
great.
threatens to kill himself.
I really am just gonna slit my throat.
Relax, all right?
No, I'm just gonna kill myself. Put me in jail and I'll hang myself. I don't care. I did something so wrong that I don't even want to be alive.
When the detective takes off the handcuffs so the man can sign his statement, he grabs the pen and makes a half-hearted attempt to stab himself.
Put your hand behind your back. You better behave, all right?
Was it a threat so that we would back off, so that we would feel sorry for him, so that we wouldn't come down on him as hard?
I actually wanna take that frame by frame again.
So that we would back off.
Put your hand behind your back.
You can't really see much. He grabs the pen. The cap is off. You don't get to see how close he got it. Looks like he got it up to his neck. And the cop grabs it. And is
himself.
like, don't do that. We're not doing that.
You better behave, all right?
Was it a threat so that we would back off, so that we would feel sorry for him, so that we wouldn't come down on him as hard? I don't know what it was.
What's clear, says the detective, is that this man and the others like him have backed themselves into a corner and are looking for a way out.
He's here.
And you're about...
All right. That's good enough for today, I suppose. Jeff Stacy. It was fun to get a little bit of Jeff Stacy in there. He's a legend, man. So on that note, I want to say thank you for watching. If you've watched all the way to this point, I would ask that you like, and if you're not subscribed, subscribe, and leave a comment for the algorithm. But I'm not going to beg. I'm not going to get on my knees and beg and debase myself like that. Because that's just not who I am. Knock, knock, who's there? Please, sir! It's Rolando Resticruz. Sir, please! Please, sir, please like. Please subscribe. And please leave a comment for the algorithm. And if you haven't considered subscribing on Patreon, you can get long-form episodes of Brunch from Tcapistan every Sunday. $3 a month. That's all it costs for all sorts of bonus content. Please, sir. Please. Oh, I love when Rolando Resticruz stops by. He always advocates for me when I can't advocate for myself. So, like, subscribe, leave a comment, and please consider supporting me on Patreon. Mind, body, spirit, harmonious resonance. Be where your feet are, and of course, as always, stay water, my friends.